He has to come to that decision on his own. There's also never been an interim prime minister in Canadian history before, and now would be a particularly challenging time to have someone come in with the threat of 25% tariffs looming over Canada. If Trudeau does quit, the most likely scenario would be for Parliament to be prorogued, a Liberal leadership race would be announced, and he would officially leave as PM once a new leader is picked.
I've already told you I do not want Justin Trudeau to resign or step down. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Justin Trudeau would step down. And it's not the reasons that you may think. And we're going to talk about this right now on Breaking Mediocrity. Welcome to Breaking Mediocrity. I'm your host, D.A. Bourne. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season. And I hope you're excited for 2025. Like, share, and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. So whatever you can do, I appreciate all the comments and the likes. Whether you agree or disagree with me, it's greatly appreciated. All right, I did a video just recently of my reasonings for not wanting Justin Trudeau to step down. I don't want him to resign. All right, so you could check the link below and check that video out. But for now, I'm going to tell you 3 good reasons why Justin Trudeau would step down as Prime Minister. But before I do, I want you to check out this clip.
Simply put, time is of the essence, and our caucus is of the view that it is not tenable for you to remain as leader, wrote Atlantic Caucus Chair Cody Blows. We're confident that you will accept our request and preserve your legacy. Issues with Atlantic MPs have dated back over a year, and Trudeau tried to smooth some of them over by taking off the carbon tax on home heating oil, which is widely used in Atlantic Canada, a move that was welcomed.
But ultimately, these types of announcements that are being made today is the prerogative of the Prime Minister. And Prime Minister, on behalf of our caucus, I want to say thank you for listening to our feedback, but also showing vision.
Global investors.
Turns out that vision might have been one of the death kneels of the Liberal government. It left a gaping hole in their signature policy, the carbon tax, which the Conservatives have exploited, now ahead in the polls by 25 points. And it's that gap with Pierre Poilievre that has Atlantic and Ontario MPs wanting Trudeau to leave, which, if you add them all up, Anne, now shows a clear majority of Liberals telling Trudeau he has to quit.
So, Mackenzie, could the Liberal caucus make history by appointing an interim leader?
So the letter does talk about trying to have caucus pick an interim leader and saying they'd get the ball rolling in January if Trudeau doesn't quit. But it is important to note there is no mechanism for anyone that can force Trudeau out. If he's quitting, he has to come to that decision on his own. There's also never been an interim prime minister in Canadian history before, and now would be a particularly challenging time to have someone come in with the threat of 25% tariffs looming over Canada. If Trudeau does quit, the most likely scenario would be for Parliament to be prorogued, a Liberal leadership race would be announced, and he would officially leave as PM once a new leader is picked. A situation that looks increasingly more likely, Anne, with more MPs calling for Trudeau to leave with each passing day.
Oh, there you have it. That was courtesy of Global News. All right, 3 good reasons why Justin Trudeau would consider resigning. And it's not because his Liberal Party wants him to resign. That has nothing to do with it. The first reason is that Justin Trudeau can improve his legacy if he steps down. Now, the guy in the video said it. He said, step down and preserve your legacy. Think about it. If Justin Trudeau stepped down, the amount of things that he has done to ruin his country is unimaginable. I mean, we're going through right now. But if he steps down, Justin Trudeau can say that he was undefeated as a prime minister. He could say he won 3 elections. He beat out Stephen Harper, Aaron O'Toole, and Andrew Scheer. He goes out like that without losing an election. It improves his legacy. And check this out. Because most of the newspapers in Canada are left-wing media focused, such as the Globe and Mail, the National Post, Toronto Star, he can get them to pull out a full 10-page whatever ad story and just make him look like he was one of the greatest prime ministers to ever live. He could allow them or make them do a wonderful story about the legacy of Justin Trudeau. If he steps down, he will make sure that he goes out on a high. And I think that would be one legitimate reason why Justin Trudeau would resign, because he would go out knowing that he was undefeated as a prime minister. He won't go out looking good, obviously, but he can make the newspapers make him look good. He can make CBC, Global News, CTV News. He can make them make him look good. And who knows? He might try to get his face on a coin or something. I don't know. But that's one reason. And my second reason is that Justin Trudeau would need a lot of hush money. A lot of hush money. I bet you right now, and this is just opinion, okay? This is just opinion of Breaking Mediocrity and D.A. Bourne, all right? I bet you he has a figure in mind. He has a certain figure, and it's not 7 digits. It's not 8 digits. I won't be surprised if it's 9 digits he has in mind that he wants in hush money to resign. We all know it. Trudeau loves money. Trudeau's been involved with scandals. He goes on lavish vacations. And he has money that we don't even know about. So in order for the Liberal Party to get him to step down, I'm sure my belief is he has a 9-figure in mind that he wants to get into his account or whatever accounts he has before he decides to step down. Remember, the video clip says he has to step down on his own terms. He can't be forced out. So you give him some hush money that he would be comfortable with. He will make it look like he is voluntarily stepping down for the love of the Liberal Party. And yeah, but in doing that, that can also lead serious trouble. And if ever found out, it would be catastrophic for the Liberal Party moving forward. And they know that. All right. My third reason is that Justin Trudeau is going to want immunity for any criminal activity that he did during his time as Prime Minister. Remember, he's been involved with numerous scandals. The Lavalin scandal, the WE scandal, and many other scandals and things that we don't know about, and some that we may know about that he's been involved with. Realize this. He knows that when his time is up, these things are going to come up and he could possibly face criminal charges for it. So this is why he wants to run this election, because he knows his time is running short. We all know pride comes before the fall. However, if the Liberals really want him out, I believe they're gonna have to negotiate something with Justin Trudeau, or Trudeau's gonna try to say, hey, look, if I step down, I don't want to go to jail for anything that I've been involved with in the past. Once again, this is going to be privately discussed, and the Liberals are going to have to make a very, very decision on what to do. Remember, Trudeau, if he steps down, it's not for the sake of Canada. It's not for the sake of Canadians. It's not for the sake of the Liberal Party. He's doing all this for himself. Trudeau is a selfish, narcissist man. He doesn't care about anybody in this country. So he's going to try to see what he can get as much as he can. So I mentioned 3 reasons. 1, he wants to go out, preserve his legacy, make his legacy look better. 2, he's going to want a lot of hush money. And 3, he's going to want immunity from any criminal activity. All right. Those are my 3 reasons. Like I said, this is opinions of Breaking Mediocrity and D.A. Bourne, and these are not facts. But I want to hear from you. Do you think that Justin Trudeau will resign and step down? And if he does, what is it really going to take for him to step down? All right. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to Breaking Mediocrity. Until then, God bless. I'll talk to you later.